I'm going to show you how to use Content Optimizer to automatically optimize the content on your website or your blog for maximum traffic, clicks, and results. So once you've installed the plugin, you can just click on it at any time to pull up the admin panel. And you'll notice right now, I don't have anything created. So there isn't any information here. But once I have a few of these set up, I will see statistics here that I'll be able to do. And you also have the menu here at the top. If we just look at the settings real quick, you can enable it so the home page will, if assuming your home page is set up as a blog. Now, if you're using a static page as your home page, this will not work. So whatever page is your blog page, if you check this box, it will randomize the title on that particular blog page or on the home page. And then if you check this box for automatic association, what will happen is it will rotate the title and images. So instead of it just being random, it will literally rotate them in order so you can see what's working the best. If you check this box, you have to decide whether you want it to be cookie based or whether you want it to run from the database. The only difference here is if it's cookie based, if the same visitor hits your page twice, they'll see the same page instead of a different one. Whereas if it's from the database, it's going to be completely random. So every single time, even if it's the same visitor, it's going to rotate it. And then for the excerpt, this is sort of the brief version of the post content. And so again, you can rotate that in there as well. And then the default split testing margin is how many tests it needs to do, how much traffic it needs to get before it decides what is working the best. And so you can set this to anything you want. This is just for the default. Now here's how we're going to use it. So we're going to go into posts and we're going to do add new. And I'll just call this test post 1. Now, if you want to do not want to use the function, you just create your post like you normally would and then you publish it. If you want to use the optimization features, you click on Use Content Optimizer. And what will happen is it allows you to add another title. Okay, so we could call this Even Cooler title. And then we could add another title. And we could call this Coolest title. I can't spell right now, but we'll call this Coolest title. And so you can add as many as you want, and then it will rotate those. And then we're going to publish that page. Now, you can also do this with the images. So we're going to add just some text here as our post text. All right, so I put some text in there. And then when we scroll down here, we're going to see the Content Optimizer settings. Now, again, if you remember, we set the default at 100. This says 100. If you wanted this to split test more, you could make it 1,000. You can make it whatever you want. And then you check the box for test mode. That means it's going to test. When you've decided on which one is the best, you can disable test mode and it will stop rotating and it will only use the best possible title for you. And then for featured images, let's just save this again. Let's update our page. And then for the featured images, it works the same way. If you want to rotate a few different images, you just click on the Use Content Optimizer, and then you go to the top and you'll see featured image. So your desired image, you're going to just click in that area, and it's going to allow you to upload one, or you can choose one from the media library. So in this case, we'll just choose this cat as our first one, and we're just going to insert that into the post. And then if we want to add another one, we're going to click that, and we can do the same thing. And we'll just go to the media library again, and this time we'll take the squirrel, and we will insert that. And now we've got two different images that we're going to be able to use. And so we can update this again. Now, once your page has been running or your post has been running for a little bit, you will notice that if you come back into the overview, now you can see where the post is created, and you can see the number of views and the number of different parameters that you have for it. Now, if I click on title, it'll show me the different titles and how many views they got. So this is how I'm able to figure out what is working the best. what, when people hit my page, are they going to view based on the title. If this one has 6 views and this one has 1 and this one has 0, I know that this is my best title. And if I'd rather view it in a chart, you can just click on the chart statistics and you can view it that way as well. And it will be very easy to see, and it even breaks it down by traffic type. So that is how you use content